Right, today myself and many people turned up to a rally that had been going on first Saturday of every month at the Edinburgh Parliament, and usually people turned up. No one was organising it. We were just simply people coming along to speak. And today there was a massive police presence. As soon as they seen me, because I'd been arrested before, the police came straight beeline, cautioned me 5 minutes. If you don't move, we're fining you.
Yeah.
So I spoke to a few friends there, and I left. So
it was literally 5 minutes, wasn't it? You weren't there for much longer than that, anyway.
No,
is it?
it wasn't. No. So what actually happened was they basically said, if you don't leave now, or 5 minutes, we'll give you 5 minutes, and you don't leave, we will fine you. I left, and on the way back to my car, halfway through a graveyard on my own, I get stopped by the police and saying, "We've been sent to fine you." So despite leaving and following their instructions, they followed me and fined me. I was sitting down.
Did you get a ticket? Have you got a ticket they gave you?
I've got the ticket. I can show you that.
Yeah, because this is unusual, because in London they're refusing to give us tickets.
They're refusing to give
They don't give you a ticket. Right. They write it down and then they say, "We'll be sent to you." But then, of course, that gives them arbitrary power to do what they like.
It's the long ticket here.
I mean, I prefer that. I mean, it's shit that you got one, but I prefer to have a ticket than not have a ticket.
I haven't even looked at it.
Yeah.
I said,
well, it's a fair length, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it just?
You know, it's like a roll of bus ticket. I have to turn around together. There you go. You could use it as toilet paper.
Yeah.
Well, it's like school toilet paper, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. Well, they got the whole lot there.
I will be fighting this fine.
What does it say? Contravene restrictions requirement.
I was
there.
I was further than I should have been under the tier 4 restrictions.
Further than what? Further than. Yeah, they were trying that on. They were saying, first of all, what are you doing out?
Yeah.
Will you disperse? Will you give your name, address? And the second question they come out with here is, where are you from?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a pathetic pickup line with a mask on like that. You know, where are you from? What are you doing in the edge? Come here often?
Yeah. Well, it's been a beautiful sunny day in Edinburgh today.
Well, there's that.
And lots of really friendly people who see through the stuff that's going on here.
Yeah.
Who realise that masks harm people's health.
Well, I did notice in Edinburgh much fewer people wearing masks than in London. Much fewer. On the street, at least.
I tried to say to the police, are you aware that if you do a Freedom of Information request to all the health boards and you find out those who died only with COVID-19, up until January it's 596 in the whole of Scotland.
In the whole of Scotland, yeah.
And we're not allowed to protest. So, but they don't care because they don't. It's just do your job.
It's a very low rate of even excess deaths in Scotland is quite low.
Aye. Well, it's back to normal.
Yeah. Well, it's not. Even the highest period was never very high in Scotland.
Aye. Aye. There was a period from April, May.
Yeah.
Aye. Sorry, late March, April, May.
Yeah.
Then it fell back to normal. So we've been arguing the case that there's been no pandemic here since June.
Yeah.
And it was temporary.
Yeah.
But the measures they've done have just made things worse.
Yeah.
And well.
And you're a councillor. Where are you a councillor?
I'm a councillor in North Lanarkshire, so for the place where I stay in Cumbernauld. Yeah. And I've tried to defend people's rights and explain to people. I put out a press release saying the stuff about the vaccine was coercion. And under the Nuremberg trial, people should not be coerced.
Quite right. Quite right.
And 2 more years of experimentation.
Yeah.
That if you apply the principle of just simply the precautionary principle in science, if you don't know the long-term health and safety issues that might occur, do not take it. It should be a right. But people are being bullied, and I think a lot of nurses are off sick just now in Scotland, well aware of the potential risks to their health.
It's funny, isn't it? Because they keep talking about the clinical staff being reluctant to take it. Yet only 1 minute ago they're supposed to be heroes. Now they're supposed to be stupid idiots who don't understand anything.
You've already been given a ticket and you've been warned.
I tried to locate the person.
He had my bag in his car,
and
it's literally around the corner.
You've been spoken to it previously.
I mean, we can go and get the bag and we can just prove this to you.
Alan Jenkins spoke to you yesterday. Said more than enough given.
Well, that is unreasonable. To be fair, that's unreasonable because the distance from his car, you asked him to leave the area. He did leave the area you found him in, and then he tried to locate me to get my bag. Yeah. He's located me. He's got his key out. He's walking down the hill to get the bag. I'm coming to join him. and I'm going to get my bag and get on the train and go home, and he's going to go home as well. Why do we need to make any further than this?
Against travel restrictions, so he didn't come through about those. You don't have to explain.
He's already been spoken to by the police liaison officers in the weeks leading up to this event. You're already warned not to come through if you'd be breaching coronavirus regulations. Okay, you were very, very well aware. You've been spoken to. You've already been given a warning by my colleague an hour ago.
He's being arrested for
What's the charge of?
he had my bag in his car, and he came to get me to ensure that I get the bag, and because of that he was breaking the rules. You don't know yet.
If you don't leave, you'll be fined. So I left to stop myself from being fined. He followed me up into the graveyard where I was fined. Now, I couldn't locate.
What was the fine in the graveyard for?
Couldn't locate 60 quid.
And what was it for though? Why were you fined in the graveyard?
For being out with the area.
Can you stop?
For being out with the area. I tried to locate my friend here, who was a journalist, and give him his bag because his back was killing him. It was in my car. Coming up here, that's me breaching.
Because it was open. It was open that Saturday. I came through though. Are you heading home now? Are you then?
Yeah. That's my fine.
So, again, going to station.
Pleasant. It's okay, man. Okay, well, it's just not.
You know what station? Do you know what station?
Yeah, no, it's not getting kept in.
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Sorry? It's just process.
I've been fined.
He's already had his ticket today.
Yeah. I was meant to.
Oh, so you're going to do what? Process at the station and do an interview, is it, or
He's not getting interviewed. No. Process interview.
process interview?
That's right. Lost and released.
You can't detain for that. Is that what you're
He's
saying?
been arrested. He's not been detained. He's been arrested for criminal offence.
I asked you to get people's names. Take everybody's name.
That's okay. This is what happens then. All right, man.
Yeah. Oh. Can we start clearing people away? Barry's been arrested.
Support?
Just go. We're going to get heavy.
Yeah, we're not trying to do anything specific.
Just ask them. I'll ask them to.
Barry, no, Barry.
Sorry guys, just clear a wee bit.
He's going to ask them to leave. He's going to ask them to leave.
Yep. He's just asked to make a wee bit of space. Thank you very much.
Paddy, give me a ring when you're out, yeah? Give me a ring when you're out, or I'll give you. So we make of that.
I know what station I'll be taking them to. It's usually the same one. Speaking to you as a human being, have you looked into the science? You're meant to be protecting us and serving us.
You can't do that.